Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is October 17th, 2025. I'm here for another crack at connections after I do my Rosalind shuffle. Ooh, interesting thing. Beaufort scale? I don't know what the Beaufort scale measures. I have no idea. But I have a heat index. That measures something. Wind chill, dew point. Those are weather related. Okay, I have to take this one by one. Magnet, keyring, projector, laser pointer. Now, projector and laser pointer remind me of a classroom setting. So you're projecting an image, you're projecting a light. Oops, laser. I must have pointer in another row. Then I could pretend that I have 3 in that grouping. I'm going to put in heat index, wind chill, and dew point. I'm not going to put in Beaufort scale because I don't know what that is. But if it's left alone, I would feel very happy to put it in here. Magnet, postcard. These are things that my husband will stick on the refrigerator, even though I don't like anything on the refrigerator. Figurine. Tom Thumb. Clicker. This is more stuff that we need for our PowerPoint presentation. Thumbelina. Well, Tom Thumb and Thumbelina. Oh, Jack. Slides. Dew point, wind chill. Let's put the Beaufort scale up here. Right? Let's do Chicken Little, Tom Thumb, Thumbelina, and Jack as characters in classic stories, classic fables, right? And then we've got magnet, postcard, figurine, and what? Keyring? Okay, so these could be souvenirs. We had souvenirs show up recently, I think, in Strands, and these were some of the things. You buy a magnet, a postcard, a figurine, a keyring to remind you of a place you've been. I think they used spoon. I'm like, what? No. I know people have spoon collections from various places, but that's just not the first thing I think of when I think of spoon. The very first thing I think of when I think of spoon is ice cream, and the second is soup, because I'm a pragmatic person. All right, so here we go. Projector, laser point, clicker, slides. Something you would use doing a PowerPoint presentation. Or some sort of presentation, making a presentation. I guess PowerPoint wouldn't, well, it could include slides. Heat index, wind chill, dew point, Beaufort scale. Without knowing what the Beaufort scale is, it feels like it goes in here so easily. These are weather-related things. Magnet, postcard, figurine, keyring, souvenirs. Chicken Little, Tom Thumb, Thumbelina, Jack. Characters in morals. Eponymous characters. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to do for... I think this is going to be blue. I think this is going to be yellow. I think this is going to be green, and I think this is going to be purple. All right, let's try it. I don't feel as confident about each of these groups as I usually do. I only feel 75 to 80%. So I will be checking to make sure I've gotten them correct. Chicken Little, Tom Thumb, Thumbelina, and Jack. And here, this is what I think. I think that they purposefully put in Tom Thumb and Thumbelina, pretending that they were giving us a red herring, making it seem like these were too close to be in the same category. That's what I think they did. All right, let me check. I won't be surprised terribly if I'm wrong. Folktale characters. That's the blue. I thought Beaufort Scale, Heat Index, Winchell, and Dew Point would be blue. Let's see if it's purple and if it's correct. Weather terms. Now I feel confident about everything else, even if I'm not confident about the color, but I never am. So we have laser pointer slides, clicker projector, presentation items. Used during a presentation. Yellow. Figurine, keyring, postcard, magnet, souvenirs. Items in a souvenir shop. Okay. So, yeah, I got it done. Just a little hiccup along the way. All right, that is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.